Yes, good afternoon, students. Again, आवाज येतोय?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, just in 2 minutes we'll begin the lecture. Yes, good afternoon, students. We'll begin today's lecture. Yes, definitely isotopes were going on. Yes, can everybody define isotope? Yes, students, can anybody define isotope?
Same atomic number but different mass number.
Very good. So you need to define it in this way. That is, isotope are atom of same element. Atom of same element. Isotopes are atoms of same elements having same atomic number. Same atomic number, but different atomic mass number. Okay, you know, students, hydrogen has 3 isotopes: hydrogen 1,1, hydrogen 1,2, hydrogen 1,3. This also can be written as deuterium, that is D12. This can be written as tritium, that is T13. So these are 3 isotopes of hydrogen, students. This is called as protonium. This one is called as deuterium, and this one is called as tritium or tritium. Yes. So is its atomic number same?
Yes.
Yes, atomic number is, but mass number is different. Mass number is different. Okay, now look at this hydrogen. Tell me how much proton is it having?
1,
1. Very good. How many electrons it is having?
1,
1. How many neutrons it is having?
0.
Very good. 0. Look at this isotope, deuterium. How much protons is it having?
1.
1. How many electrons?
1,
1. How many neutrons?
1,
1.
1.
1. Yes. In case of tritium, how many protons?
1, 1,
How many electrons?
1,
1.
How many neutrons?
2,
2.
So can I say isotopes differ in neutron number?
yes, sir.
Yes. It differs in number of neutrons. It differs in number of neutrons. Okay, we'll take more examples. Students, do you know chlorine also has 2 isotopes? Which are that?
35 and 37.
Yes, very good. Chlorine 35, that is 1735, and chlorine 1737. These are the two isotopes of chlorine. See here, same atomic number, but different mass number. Same atomic number, but different mass number. Okay. Carbon has three isotopes, students. Carbon has three isotopes. Which are there?
612.
Carbon 612, carbon 613, and carbon 614. Yes, so these are three isotopes of carbon. And students, do you know which of these three isotopes? One of the isotope is radioactive.
C14.
Very good. This C14 is radioactive. Yes, Pranjal, one more question for you. Out of these three isotopes of hydrogen, which is a radioactive?
3.
Three isotopes of hydrogen is there: 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. Which is radioactive?
13.
Very good. 1, 3 is a radioactive. Directly in JEE exam, once question was asked, out of the three isotopes of hydrogen, which is radioactive? So the answer was tritium, or you can say hydrogen 1, 3. So this is radioactive. Radioactivity, already I told you, the substance which emits radiations on its own without any external help, which emits radiation on its own. Okay, students, just 1 minute. Just a minute. Just 1 minute. Okay. Now, yes, students, now we'll continue. You need to note down some points related to isotope, students. Yes, isotope, you know, it is same atomic number, but different. Yes, different mass number. If there is a different mass number, you need to write down some important points related to isotopes. Note down some important points. First important point is isotopes have same chemical properties. Means its reaction will be same. So it is having same chemical property, but different physical property. Different physical property. Students, physical property depends upon the weight, such as mass, velocity, density. These are the physical property. And you know, isotopes weight is different, so their physical property will be different, but their chemical property will be same. Okay, second point. Isotope do not have same value of E by M. Students, this E means charge and this M means mass. Students, E by M ratio will be different, correct? No, because mass will be different. Here if you see carbon, it is 612, here it is 613, here it is 614, means their mass number is different, 12, 13, 14. So E by M will be definitely different. Did you understand this point?
Yes.
Yes.
sir.
Yes, very good. Third point, students. Third point, already we have mentioned upside, isotopes differs in number of, what I should put here? Isotopes differ in number of?
Neutrons.
Very good, number of neutrons. Listen to the lecture carefully, students. Okay. So this was isotope, students. Now, this was isotopes. Now we'll go for the next one, which is called as isobars. Yes, yesterday I told you exactly opposite of isotope is isobar. So what is isobar?
Same mass number.
Same atomic
different
mass, but
atomic
different
number.
atomic.
But different atomic
No, no,
number.
no, same mass number, but different atomic number. Yes, I'll write the complete definition. Isobars are atoms of different element. Now here atoms of different elements are there. Atoms of different element having same mass number but different atomic number. Different atomic number. If I take an example of potassium, what is the atomic number of potassium?
19.
19. What is its mass number?
39.
Yes, 39 point something, means it's okay. Yes, 39. Potassium. Okay, instead of potassium, what we'll do, we'll take an argon. Example of argon. Argon's atomic number
18.
18. Mass number
40.
14.
40. What about calcium, students? Atomic number
20.
20. Mass number
40.
40.
okay, students, see here, mass number is same. Mass number is same, but atomic number is different. So these are called as isobars. Now we'll see in what respect it differs. In case of argon, can you tell me how many protons are present?
18.
18.
18. How many electrons?
18.
18. How many neutrons?
20.
22.
22. Correct? No.
Yes.
How come 20? 40 minus 18? Here, in calcium, how many protons are there?
20.
20. How many electrons are there?
20.
20. And how many neutrons are there?
20.
So, can I say, students, it differs in proton, neutron, and electron, all three aspects. So, can I write they have different number of protons, neutrons, and electrons? Yes, at least talk.
Yes.
Yes. They have different protons, neutrons, yes. But can I say one important point here? But the sum of proton plus neutron, Sum of proton plus neutron is same. Proton and neutron means mass numbers here. Proton and neutron, what is its sum? 18 plus 22, 40. 20 plus 20, 40. So their proton and neutron sum is same. Their proton and neutron sum is same. Did you understand this?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. And then last point you need to write about isobars. The last point you need to write isobars have different physical and chemical properties. Physical and isobars have different physical and chemical properties. Yes. Now, isotopes you understood, isobars you understood. Few more are there. So after that, I'll be asking randomly. Okay. Next one is iso diaphers. Write down the next one. Iso diaphers. Okay. So first write down what are isodiaphers. Iso word means same. So what is same in this we'll see. They are atoms of different element. Again, they are atoms of different element. Which have the same difference, which have the same difference of the number of neutron and proton. Same difference of neutron and proton. We'll take an example. Okay, we'll take an example of boron. Yes, students, what is the atomic number of boron?
5.
5. What is its mass number?
11.
11. Yes. Now, that means what we need to do here, students? Number of neutrons minus number of protons we need to do it. So can you tell me in this how many neutrons will be there? How we find neutrons, students? Mass number minus atomic number.
6.
6. Very good. And how many protons are there?
5.
5. So what is the difference?
1.
1. Very good. Now tell me for carbon 6, 13. How many new first I'll write neutrons minus a number of protons. How many neutrons are there, students? 13 minus 6.
7.
7. And how many protons are there?
6.
6. So what is the difference?
1.
1. So student, here also difference is 1. Here also difference is 1. So can I say boron 511 and carbon 613 are isodiaphers of each other?
Yes, sir.
Can I say that? Okay, one more I'll explain you. One more I'll explain. Nitrogen 7, 15, fluorine 9, 19. Now you will be saying, sir, nitrogen is 7, 14, but I have taken the isotope of it. So what is our formula? Number of neutrons minus number of protons. Okay, in this case, how many neutrons are there?
8.
8.
8. 15 minus 7. Okay, how many protons are there?
7.
7. So what is the difference?
1.
1. In this case, how many neutrons are there?
10.
10. How many protons?
9.
9. What is the difference?
1.
So can I say this and this are isodiaphers of each other?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So students, no need to remember this formula. No need to remember this formula. I'll tell you one shortcut formula for isodiaphers. See here, you need to do A minus 2Z. A minus 2Z. A is the mass number, Z is the atomic number. We'll do it. What is the atomic? Sorry, A is mass number. So what is mass number? 19 minus 2 into Z. What is the Z atomic number? So what will be difference? 19 minus, is it 1?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so which formula you will use? A minus 2Z. Actually, we are finding the difference between neutron and proton. You can use one for A minus 2Z. A minus 2Z. What is A? Mass number. What is Z? Atomic number. As this formula in your notebook. Okay. Now you solve some of them. Suppose if I give nitrogen 715, potassium 1939, and phosphorus 1531. Check whether these are isodiaphers of each other. These are isodiaphers of each other.
Yes.
Yes, are they isodiaphers?
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
The formula is A minus 2Z. A minus 2Z. A is 15 minus 2 into 7, 14 means difference is 1. A minus 2Z. 39 minus 2 into 19. So how much it comes? Difference 1. A minus 2Z. So this is 31 minus 2 into 15. Difference is 1. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay, but students, if anyone asks you what are isodiaphers, so you should say number of neutrons and protons difference is same. Okay, this shortcut formula I have told you, but you need to say number of protons, sorry, number of neutrons and protons difference is same. Okay, few more examples you solve. Okay, check for this. Beryllium 4, 9, lithium 3, 7, carbon 6, 13. Check whether these are isodiaphers. Now within the
Yes,
second
sir.
you can tell the answer.
Yes.
Within the second you can tell answer. Yes, anyone I'll solve. Suppose A minus 2Z. So this is 7 minus 2 into 3. So difference is 1. This is 13 minus 2 into 6 into 2 into 4, difference is 1. Yes, sir, we understood. Okay, one more last example you solve. Oxygen 8, 17, fluorine 9, 19, and sodium 1123. Are they isodiapers of each other?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So the question will be asked in exam. Which of the following are isodiapers of each other? I think so. With this formula A minus 2Z, in fraction of second, you can tell which are isodiapers of each other. Are you? Yes. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Now we will go for the next concept. So we have learned three things. The three things are: first we learned isotopes, then we learned isobars, and then last we learned isodiapers. Isodiapers means there is a difference between neutron and proton. Okay, very nice. Now next one. Okay, students. Next one is isotones, or it is also called as isoneut, or it is also called as isotonic. Now this word you might have got the answer, or isotonic or isoneutronic species means they are atom of different element. You can write it, they are atom of different element. Which have same number of neutrons. Isoneutronic means the neutron number is same. Okay. If I say H13 and helium-24, how many neutrons are there in this?
2.
2. And how many neutrons are there in this?
2.
2. So can I tell the formula, students? A minus Z is same. Is it correct? What is A? Mass number. What is Z? Atomic number. Mass number minus atomic number, you will get every time you will get neutrons. 3 minus 1, 2, 4 minus 2, 2. So these two are isotonic to each other or isoneutronic to each other. Is it correct? Yes, students, it is very easy. Just try to understand. Okay. Potassium 1939, calcium 2040. Are these isoneutronic species?
Yes.
Yes, because how many neutrons are there in this?
20.
20. How many neutrons are there in this? 20.
20.
You are using the formula A minus Z is same. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes. So try to understand its name. Okay. Now take down the next one. Now few examples I'll give. Carbon 614, oxygen 816. Okay, this is the third example. Fourth example, magnesium 1224, sodium 1123. Are these isoneutronic?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How many neutrons are there?
8.
8. Very good. Very nice. Here, are these
12.
isoneutronic? 12. Very good. Okay. Fifth example. So like this, many examples we can take, students. Let me calculate. Okay. Fluorine 919 and neon 1020. Are they
Yes.
isoneutronic
Yes.
Yes.
10.
or isotonic? What is the difference of neutron?
10.
10. Very good. Both are having 10 neutrons. Okay, one last example. Beryllium 4-9 and boron 5-10.
Yes.
5 different. Yes, neutrons are 5. Okay, very nice. So students, up till now, what we have studied, tell me. First we studied isotopes. Isotope means it differ in, yes,
Number of neutrons.
array mass number,
In atoms.
no, isotopes,
Yes, sir.
mass number difference. Then second, isobars,
Different atomic.
very good, different atomic number. Yes. Third, what we learned third,
Difference between neutron and proton.
what is that? Isodiaphers, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, they are having same difference in number of neutrons minus protons, and that's why we used formula A minus 2Z. Is it correct?
Yes.
And the fourth one, recently what we learned, isotones, no?
Yes.
Yes.
Isotones means same number of what?
Neutron.
Very good, neutrons. It is also called as isoneutronic, or it is also called as isotonic. So the formula is A minus Z. Is it correct?
Yes.
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 Now we'll move for the next one. That is fifth one. That is called as isoelectronic. Isoelectronic spaces. So students, here I am making a star. This is the most asked question. It is the most asked question in JEE and NEET exam. That is, which of the following are isoelectronic? Now word iso means same and electronic means electron. So it is having same number of electrons are
Same.
same. Number of electrons are same. Okay. Students, they can be atom, ions or molecule. They can be atom, ions or molecule, but number of electrons should be same. Number of electrons should be same. Now, can you tell me, now first you need to answer, huh? How much electrons are there in neon? Fast you need to answer.
10.
Are students, atomic number means number of electrons, so it is 10. How many electrons are there in sodium?
11.
11. So if I put a positive sign here, now how much is there? Positive sign in chemistry means, students, that one electron is less. Now how much
10.
electrons?
10.
10 electrons. Fluorine, how many electrons?
70.
Atomic number you don't know, or what?
9.
9. So
9.
if I F minus 1, then how many electrons?
10.
10. Very good. Oxygen, how many electrons?
8.
8. So O minus 2, how many electrons?
10.
10. Nitrogen, how many electrons?
7.
N minus 3.
10.
So can I say this many species are isoelectronic to each other? So if positive sign is there, that much electrons you will reduce, and if negative sign is there, that much electron you will add. So total number of electrons in all the species are 10. So this all are isoelectronic species of each other. They are isoelectronic species of each other. So this is the most time asked question. Which are the isoelectronic species? Okay, few more examples we'll take, but you need to answer faster. Okay. Magnesium 2 plus.
Ten. 12.
How 12? Magnesium is 12.
10.
Yes, I
Sorry,
understood,
sir,
it is
sorry.
12. Plus 2 is there, means you need to reduce 2 electron, because in chemistry, again I am repeating, positive sign means that much electrons are less. So without wasting much time, aluminum
13.
13.
13. Now
10.
10. Fast na fast. CH4. You are taking too much time. Carbon is 6, each hydrogen 1, so 4 hydrogen. Why you are taking so much time? Okay. Ammonia, NH3.
Ten.
Are nitrogen is 7, hydrogen is 1, but it is 3 times, so 10. Water.
Ten.
Oxygen
10.
is 8, hydrogen is 2.
10.
Yes, students, I know you know the answer, but you are taking a lot of time because you don't know the periodic table. I told you compulsory till 30 elements with its mass number and atomic number, you should know it. Okay, now chlorine.
17.
17. Now
18.
18. Argon.
18.
Fast.
18.
18. So can I say argon and chlorine minus 1 are isoelectronic to each other?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, very nice, very nice. Only you should increase your speed, huh? Okay. Okay, BF3. How many electrons? Fast. Boron 5 plus 9 into 3. Fast.
32.
32 electron. You are taking too much time, but okay. SO2. Sulfur. Fast. Like this, it will come 16. Oxygen 8 into 2.
32.
32. Are you getting it? So it can be like this molecule, it can be like this atom, or like this ion. Ion means some charge on it. Molecule means 2 or more elements comes together, and atoms means it can be a single element. Yes. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So most of the time, students, I think the 2-3 times this question is asked in NEET exam as well as JEE exam. Which of the following are isoelectronic to each other? Will you be able to tell it within 30 seconds?
Yes, sir.
For that, what is needed?
Practice.
Which practice?
Periodic table.
Table practice is needed. If so easy questions are asked, and if you are wasting 1 minute for this, it is not good for these questions, because you need to solve some for solving, at least you will take 1 or 2 minutes. Wherever there is a numerical, you'll take 1 or 2 minutes. So if like these questions are asked, you should solve very fast. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now last one. Isosters. What are isosters, students? Write down what are isosters. They are molecules which have same number of atoms plus same number of electrons. Okay, students, same number of electrons means isoelectronic, but here number of atoms is also same. Means here two things are same. Number of atom is same and number of electrons are same. If I take one example, you clearly will understand. Now, if I take an example CO2 and N2O, can you tell me how many electrons are there in this? Count. Carbon is 6, oxygen is 8,
40.
but oxygen is 2 times.
22.
Yes, very good. So it is 6 plus 8 into 2. Yes, that is 22 electrons. Very good. How many electrons are there in this?
22.
7
22.
into 2 plus 8. How many you get?
22.
22.
Are the electrons same?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Now tell me, here how many atoms are there? Carbon's 1 atom, oxygen 2 atoms. So total atoms are how much? 3. Here how many atoms are there?
3 atom.
Nitrogen's 2 atom and oxygen's 1 atom. Means here both should be same. What both? Electrons also should be same and number of atoms also should be same. That's why they are called as isosters. Okay. Next example I'll give you. First you need to calculate how many electrons are there. Okay, CaO and Kf. Calculate fast within 30 seconds.
28.
Very nice. 28. Here it is 28 because this is 20 plus 8. 28. How much here? 19
28.
plus
20.
28.
28. How many atoms are there?
2.
2 atoms. Very good. One is of calcium, one is of oxygen. How many atoms are there?
2.
Very good. Very nice. Okay, one last example. That means you understood what are isosters. The example is OF2 and HClO. Yes, you need to tell me how many electrons are there in this within 30 seconds.
26.
Very nice. 26 electrons. Because this is 8 plus 9 into 2. What about this? Hydrogen 1, chlorine 17, oxygen 8. Very good. 26 electrons. How many atoms are present in this?
3.
3.
Very good. 3 atoms. How many atoms are present in this?
3.
3 atoms. So here atoms is also same, number of electrons also same. So they are called as isosters of each other. Okay. So can I make one statement, students? Can I make one statement? What is that statement here? Okay, I'll make a statement. All isosters, all isosters are isoelectronic, but all isoelectronic are not isosters. Read this carefully and try to understand it, what I'm trying to say. Understood the statement? Okay. All isosters. Isosters means what, students? Two things should be same. What are that two things?
Atom.
And
Okay.
electron.
And
I'll write
electron.
it's same atom. Okay, same atom. Actually, here same number, same number atom plus same
Electron.
electrons. All isosters are isoelectronic. Isoelectronic means what? Same electron. So all isosters are isoelectronic. Correct? No?
Yes.
Because you see, no, same electron. Here also same electron. This isoelectron is not concerned about how many atoms are there. It wants the same electron. But look here now. Isoelectronic. Isoelectronic means what? Same electron. But isosters means what? Same number of atoms plus same electrons. See here electrons is same, but it need not to be have same number of atoms. So all isosters means it will have same atom plus same electrons. So all isosters are isoelectronic, but all isoelectronic known, it's not needed that it should be isosters. Understood this? Yes. Array confidently and loudly you say. Understood?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Okay. So we'll make, okay, a small chart we'll make. We'll make a small chart. Okay. Yes. Which was the first concept we learned today?
Isotope.
Isotopes.
Yes.
What is different in isotope? What is different?
Atomic mass. Atomic mass
Very
number.
good. Atomic mass number. Then
Isobars.
isobars. What is different?
Atomic number.
Very good. And one more, students, these isotopes are atoms of same element. Is it correct? We say hydrogen 1 hydrogen 1 hydrogen 1 So these are atoms of same element. Here, if you are considering hydrogen, you are considering all three hydrogens. If you are considering chlorine 35, chlorine 37. So these are atoms of same element. And in rest, all the atoms are different. Okay. After isobars, what we learn, students?
Isodiapers.
Very good. Very nice. Isodiaphers. What is isodiapher, students?
Number of
Same
neutrons
difference.
and protons.
Very good. Same difference in number of neutrons minus number of protons. For that, one small formula I given. What is that formula?
A minus.
A minus 2Z. Very
2Z.
nice. Okay, fourth one.
Isotone.
Isotones.
Isotones
Tones.
or
Same number of neutrons.
Isoneutronic system.
Same number of neutrons.
isoneutronic, no?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes.
Isotonic.
Same number of neutrons, correct? No.
Yes.
Same number of
A minus Z.
Very good. A minus Z. Okay. Fourth. Now fifth one.
Isoelectronic stasis.
Same what?
Number of electrons same.
Yes, same number of electron. Are students, this isoelectronic can be, it can be atom, it can be molecule, or it can be ion.
Ion.
Okay, if plus sign is there, okay, if it is +2, how much electrons you will add? If it is +2, how many electrons you will add?
0.
0?
Reduced to.
Reduce to, not add, reduce to. Because usually when we see plus sign, then we think about mathematics. So immediately we'll add 2 electrons. No, in chemistry, plus sign means that much electron deficiency is there. So we'll reduce 2 electron. If it is written -4,
Add 4
Add
electrons.
4.
Add
C
4.
-4. C -4, how many electrons are there?
10.
10. Because carbon is 6 and minus means in chemistry, minus means chemistry more 4 electrons it has gathered. So 6 plus 4, 10 electrons. Did you get this?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Generally, this mistake students are making. Students, see here, what mistake students are making? Whenever they see positive sign, immediately they think about mathematics and they add it. Don't do like that. In chemistry, positive sign means it is a deficiency, and negative sign means they are that much electron rich. And the last one more we have seen. What was that?
Isosters.
Isoters.
Isosters. So can I say isosters as same number of atoms plus?
Number of electrons. Same number of electrons.
Yes, only this much chart you need to make students finished. So whatever is asked in exam, within 2-3 seconds only you should be able to answer this questions. Is this a easy topic, students?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
But what will happen? You see now. After 4-5 days, if I ask you what are isosters, you will be telling something about isoneutronic. If I ask of isoneutronic, someone will be saying about isotones. And so if I ask of isotones, you will tell me of isobars. So the idea should be very much clear in your mind. What is what means? If you apply your tricks also, no problem, but you should tell the answer correctly. Okay, so this was, now in 10th you learned only isotopes. Now we have learned many more things. Okay, now okay, one last concept we'll take. Today's one last concept, that is atomic model. So first atomic model was given by Thomson. Thomson model of atom. He had given in 1898. Because up till now we have learned discovery of electrons, protons, neutrons. But how to arrange that neutrons, protons, and electrons in an atom? So this model was given by Thomson. So we say Thomson's model of atom. Students, this model, the Thomson model, was also known as plum pudding model. It was also known as resin pudding model. It is also known as watermelon model. Now, why this was called as plum pudding model? What is the raisin pudding model? What is the watermelon model? Okay, students, do you know what is this pudding? Yes, do you know, students, what is this pudding? Yes, at least talk so that I can understand whether you are there or not. Students, pudding is a sweet dish. Pudding is a sweet dish. Do you know what is this raisin?
No.
Arey, raisins means, students, manuke.
Kismis.
Manuke means raisins. Kismis, yes, that is raisin. And this plum is one fruit. Pudding. Pudding means it is a sweet dish. Like what we say, kheer, like that, even more thick than kheer. This is a pudding. Pudding is a sweet dish. Okay. Now suppose this is a pudding, and in this raisins means this kismis. So this is like this. Okay, so this scientist said that these raisins are electrons, and this remaining part is positive charge. The remaining part is positive charge. Now, watermelon. आता टरबूज तर सगळ्यांना माहित असेल, बरोबर?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The red
Oh,
part,
sir.
the red part, he said it's a positive charge. And ज्या टरबूज मधल्या ज्या बिया असतात, that are electrons. ज्या काळ्या बिया असतात ते असतात electrons, and the red part is a positive charge. Understood why Thomson's model was called as plum pudding, raisin pudding, or watermelon model? He said the positive charge is distributed all over. The positive charge is distributed all over, and a means ज्या टरबूजच्या ज्या बिया असतात, the negative charge, it is electrons according. आता पुडिंग मीन्स अ स्वीट डिश. मग मला सांगा रे, पुडिंग मध्ये रेझिन जास्त असणार का ते पुडिंग जास्त असणार?
Pudding.
अरे लवकर बोलायचंय.
पुडिंग
अरे पुडिंग म्हणजे काय असतं? एक खीर सारखी एक स्वीट डिश असते, त्याच्यापेक्षा जास्त घट्ट असतं ते. पुडिंग हे स्वीट डिश असते, ती खिरीपेक्षा जास्त घट्ट असते. मग त्याच्यातले जे मनुके असतात, मनुके जास्त असतात का ते पुडिंग जास्त असतं? पुडिंग जास्त असतं. म्हणजे पुडिंग हा काय झाला? पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज. मीन्स ही सेड द पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज इज डिस्ट्रीब्युटेड ऑल ओव्हर, अँड द plum means it's a fruit, or raisins म्हणजे मनुके, it's distributed all over the positive charge. So this model was given by Thomson. म्हणजे थॉम्सनने रॅन्डमली सांगितलं का पॉझिटिव्ह आणि निगेटिव्ह कसे असतात. पॉझिटिव्ह म्हणजे प्रोटॉन्स असतात आणि निगेटिव्ह मध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स असतात, ते कसे सिच्युएटेड असतात. मग हे 3 मॉडेल्स वेगवेगळ्या नाव दिले गेले होते, बिकॉज इट लुक्स लाईक वॉटरमेलन, where the red part is positive charge while the black seeds are negative charge. And he said that electrons, the black color, suppose if you take an watermelon, so the black color seeds are arranged in a such a way that it gets minimum repulsion. Okay, now definitely this model was immediately rejected. Why it was immediately rejected, students? Because there were some drawbacks of this model. What are the drawbacks of this model? First drawback, he considered mass of atom mass of atom is evenly spread over atom. He said that mass of atom is evenly spread over the atom. Okay, now students, you know the exact atomic structure. What is the exact atomic structure? This is nucleus, correct, no students? This is nucleus. What is there in nucleus, students? Protons and neutrons. Little louder.
Proton plus neutron.
Yes, very good. Proton plus neutron is there in the nucleus. And what are revolving around the nucleus? In different orbits.
Electrons.
Electrons are revolving, correct, no? Okay, this model, students, we know now, but initially this model was not there. Now today neutrons are situated in the nucleus and together they are called as nucleons. And proton and neutron together, can I say atomic mass number?
Yes, sir.
अरे मुलांना atomic mass number काय असतं? Atomic mass number असतो proton plus neutron, बरोबर का नाही?
Yes, sir.
Suppose if I take an example, sodium 1123. Are students, this atomic number means number of protons which are equal to number of electrons, but this is a mass number. This mass number means proton plus neutron. So proton plus neutron, where it is situated? Answer me, where is proton and neutron situated?
In nucleus.
In the nucleus. So can I say mass is in the nucleus?
Yes, sir.
Mass is in the nucleus. But this scientist, what he said, that is mass is evenly spread. J.J. Thomson, he said mass is evenly spread. This point is wrong. Mass is evenly spread. Second, the major drawback. The major drawback. See here, second drawback. It is the static model. Okay, if you talk about that watermelon, the seed in the watermelon, what it represents?
Electrons.
आणि इलेक्ट्रॉन्स या मॉडेल प्रमाणे काय पाहिजे होतं? स्टॅटिक म्हणजे एका जागेवर स्थिर. जे थॉम्सन जे मॉडेल दिलं होतं ते वॉटरमेलन मॉडेल, त्याच्यानुसार जे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहे ते एका जागेवर स्थिर आहे. इलेक्ट्रॉन एका जागेवर स्थिर असतात का?
No.
Electrons are revolving. Electrons are
Revolving.
in different orbits. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
पण यांनी जे मॉडेल दिलं होतं ते खूप आधी दिलं होतं in 1898. That time he said that electrons are static. Static means एका जागेवर स्थिर. That was wrong. It is a static model according to it. It does not reflects the movement of electron. Okay, only 4 points you need to see, students. Now this is third point, and after that only 1 point is there. Okay, it could not explain stability of atom. त्यांनी फक्त ते मॉडेल दिलं, प्लम पुडिंग मॉडेल, रेझिन पुडिंग मॉडेल, watermelon model, but he did not talk anything about the stability of atom, how that atom is stable. He did not talk anything. And the fourth drawback was The fourth drawback was spectra of hydrogen and alpha scattering experiment. Now, what is this alpha scattering experiment? Tomorrow we are going to see what is this alpha scattering experiment, but he could not tell the spectra of hydrogen. म्हणजे हायड्रोजन ऍटम ने जो स्पेक्ट्रा दिलाय तो मॉडेल एक्सप्लेन करू शकला नाही. And tomorrow we'll see what is this alpha scattering experiment. Okay, so definitely students, first model given by J.J. Thomson was rejected. First model given by J.J. Thomson was rejected. Okay, students, did you understand today's lecture?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please make a note and try to make a short note. Try to make a short note, students. Okay,
Yes.
already the sheet is sent to you on your WhatsApp group. The sheet is sent. The questions are sent. Please read whatever is taught. Okay, so
Yes.
thank you for attending the lecture, students.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.